I've been an environmental protection person for a long time. I'm an intervener with FERC. I want to be an intervener with your organization, and it looks to me like as recently as Nevada Hydro just came to you for this new proposal, maybe it's time we can still become interveners with your organization. Is that correct? Okay. Will you tell us how to do that, sir? Everybody write it down.
This is going to...
Yes. We have a special office actually at the CPUC. It's called the Public Advisor's Office. Public Advisor. We have a special office at the CPUC called the Public Advisor's Office, and they put out a booklet called the Intervener's Handbook. And they also are very nice people, and you can call them up and talk to them about how to intervene and do all that sorts of stuff. Their job is to guide folks just like you through the process to become an intervener. And if you can demonstrate to the judge that you've got an interest in this, she'll let you in.
No, she won't. Because if you can't go to San Francisco, she won't accept you.
I don't have the phone number in my head now, but you can get it on Google like that.
What's the name of the handbook again?
The Intervener's Handbook?
Intervener's Handbook. Your voice is too low. You have a very low voice. Can I rebuttal him? No. Okay. I tried, guys, and the judge says if you can't go to San Francisco, you can't be an intervener. So good luck. But the more you try, the better it'll look for us.
Okay, we've got no time left.
We're
but we've
running
got
out of
about
time.
20 more people who want to speak, so let's keep your
Show of hands,
comments short. That'd be
who
great.
signed up and hasn't spoken yet?
Well, one thing I think would be good is, I know these might be hard for you guys all to see, but these are the issues that other people have brought up. So maybe if you can just focus on things that haven't been brought up. We know you don't want the project
Are you
to be
going to answer all the issues on page 15 and page 16 of the notice of preparation?
Those are items that we already identified as issues. They will be, anything in there is already in our scope.
Thank you.
Ken Nemi, and next up is Robert Wheeler.
Hi, my name is Ken Nemi. I'm the president of the Elsinore Hang Gliding Association. We're about 65 men and women that fly hang gliders over the mountain. I've been flying here for about 20 years, I have 1,000 hours over the mountain. You can see that we've had an effect on this project all the way along. It's a class in eternal vigilance is really what it is. This thing keeps coming back, and we're about 65 members, and we've been kind of vocal in this process in regards to our needs and what we really require in this process, and these people are willing to spend money. But what I really think is going on here is Nevada Hydro probably isn't going to prevail in this, and it's just going to be, if they do or they don't, we're still going to get stuck with a 500 kV line that's going to get pushed through here. And I guess the question that I'd like to see on the board or addressed is to make sure that the buried section that is addressed by Nevada Hydro becomes adopted by the CPUC in their 500 kV position in this. I mean, hang gliding is important to our community. It draws in people from all over the world. It draws in people from all the United States. It's a part of our economy here. It's a lot of reasons people have moved here. So it's a beautiful sport. It's quiet. It's something that's indigenous really to our local area. So with that being said, I'd just like to say that all the statements that we've made before to the FERC, we would like to be adopted to the CPUC, and especially when it comes to the buried section. These kinds of lines, if they were erected aerially in our hang gliding area, it would shut us down. And that would have not only a community effect, a national effect, but also a worldwide effect on what has been a great part of our community.
Okay, thanks. Robert Wheeler, and on deck is John here.
Yeah, I'm Bob Wheeler. To tell you a little bit about my background, I have a PhD in economics, and I specialized in environmental economics, resource economics, land use and development. and I've been doing this for 40 years, most of it pro bono. And I can tell you I've never seen a worse project than this one. I don't want to repeat what other people have said, but looking at the information up on the board, it's clear to me that all of you almost understand these things by rote. You probably wake up in the middle of the night, reciting the litany of what's wrong with this project. It appalls me that they brought us here tonight and they are not recording the comments that we've made. From my point of view, this makes it nothing but a sham. I'm sorry, sir. But that is where I see it. There is one bit of information I can give you. Actually, my local activities involve being a director on the Elsinore Myriad Anza Resource Conservation District. We're a local agency in the state. Also, I'm a member of the board on the Southwest Riverside County Fire Safe Council. This project not only can create a lot of fire hazard, but it creates a big hazard for firefighters who have to deal with it because they can't go near those lines. Your bombers can't even go over and drop the pink stuff on them because it may conduct the electricity right up to the plane and blow it apart. So there are things wrong with it that we haven't even dreamed of yet. But one happy note, the power station that's supposed to go down by Camp Pendleton, my understanding is Camp Pendleton told them, no way you're going to put it in Camp Pendleton. So they approached the Fallbrook Conservancy. Fallbrook Conservancy, I don't think, has yet said no definitely, but I think that's probably what they will do. Without that power station there, I don't know where the project will be. Thank you.
John Garrett.
Thank you. I'm John Garrett. I live in Wildomar. A lot of the background information on this project is on a website that I've been maintaining called stopleaks.info. And the stuff I'm going to talk about is also on there now. I want to just add one word to the fire issue. Write down Lake Elsinore effect. The Lake Elsinore effect has been described in our media. In general, it explains why the particular region in which they're putting these transmission lines are the most hazardous region for firefighters to fight fire. And so please investigate the Lake Elsinore effect in our area. I've created a number of handouts that simulate the appearance of the transmission lines. I'm going to give you that. I found an article that describes that. I've got that printed here. I've got some illustrations showing the transmission line and where recent fires were and how aircraft were vital in controlling those fires. And here's my fire collection of fires that have broken out on the exact same ridge line over the last probably 5 years. I'm going to give you that. And here's a little logic in which I've illustrated that the primary choice of the route appears to be that it allows them to produce fewer towers, making it more profitable. So I'm comparing the profitability motive against those fire risks in these documents I've given you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good job.
Frank Hoffman.
Hi, I'm with the Hang Gliders also. I'm an attorney, and I've been in this thing from the very beginning, even before I was a homeowner here. Now I am a homeowner here. This whole process from the beginning, and including tonight, has been a series of feints, bluffs, and dodges, including this meeting. I mean, you have to go to Sacramento or San Francisco. It's held at 6 p.m., and nothing's going to be recorded. I'm telling you, that bodes ill. Everybody knows that revenues are down.
Yeah.
Revenues are down. I want to emphasize that. This means that the Public Utilities Commission is looking for a project to keep their staff working. I'm thinking they already decided internally that they want this project and are going to push it through. They don't have to record anything. All of these documents up here, they could throw them all away after the meeting and be in perfect compliance. Warning.
This goes to Secretary of State. This is going to John Laird tomorrow, or tonight.
Hello, I'm Gerald Katz, and I live out in Paris, and I don't need this project. 20 years ago, I bought a piece of empty land, put up some solar panels, put in a well, and my energy storage is a few batteries more than are on your average golf cart, so I don't need it. My system doesn't. But I do work for an electric utility. In fact, our utility, City of Colton, maybe I'm glad this isn't being recorded. Our previous director had signed up for us to be a participant in this project. He has since left, possibly fired, because he got us into